Yan po yung media. Sa labas lang po kami.
Yes sir, kasi wala na po sir. So makakapasok po siya ng kasi labas na ako.
Sir, kamusta?
Hi.
Hello.
Mukhang tapos na yung first meeting ni President-elect Duterte sa mga magiging miyembro ng kanyang gabinete sa labas ng Davao City. Yung kanina kasi tahimik dito sa PICC, tapos biglang nagdatingan na yung mga sasakyan. May mga nakikita na rin tayong lumalabas ng PICC. So, naghihintay lang tayo ng official word, ng confirmation na tapos na nga yung meeting. Pinayagan na rin kaming makalapit dito sa gate. Naghihintay kami ng isang magbibigay sa amin ng statement.
Sakto sa huling suko.
Dito lahat ng media. Ayan. Sara, Inquirer.
Hi.
Ayan, abang-abang.
Pwede mag-overnight sa kon ngayon magkakbay mo pwede
Mag-overnight. Hi, sir.
Hi.
Kamusta po?
Hi, sir.
Kamusta meeting niyo, sir?
Gusto po
Ilang oras yun, sir?
Matagal din?
3 hours? 2 hours?
Sir, may marching orders po si President-elect sa inyo.
Ito nagpa-march na nga ako.
Nagmamarch na.
Sir, mukhang magpapa-overnight
Okay,
kayo, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, bye.
Sir, Pachito naman.
Sir, may instructions po si Presidente sa inyo.
Well, for us to do our job, very clear my instructions niya. Mataas ang expectations sa mga tao. So, we were instructed to work right away. Me for example, I was asked to report on what I intend to do. And I already gave him a very clear picture of what I would like to do during the first 100 days. We will have to assist the farmers and the fisher folk because they were affected by El Nino. And then we will have to rehabilitate agriculture because the performance of agriculture right now is negative 4.4%. And coming from El Nino, we're facing another threat, La Nina.
La Nina.
So we really have to prepare, and I asked for the support of the President, and he gave me support.
Sir, yung binabalak niyo pong funding for farmers, in-approve naman po yun ni Presidente.
Oh yes, actually I was just reporting to him because may punto pa namang naiwan.
Opo.
Pinagpaalam ko lang na gamitin to support the farmers. During the first 3 months siguro magkakaroon kami ng mga cash for work program para sa mga farmers affected by the drought. Ganun din sa maglilinis sila ng mga irrigation canals, mag-dredge ng irrigation systems. And then sa fisher folk, gagamitin namin sila sa paglilinis ng mga basura sa dagat para makahanap buhay lang, magtatanim ng mga bakawan. And until such time that they're able to recover.
So each appointee, sir, was asked to report?
No, there were only about 4 of us, DOJ, si Secretary Dominguez, myself, the OTC, about 4 of us. All the others reacted. Yun lang naman ang salient point na.
For sectors yung hininga ng detailed plan.
Yep, not really. It was just, report.
Okay. Why the 4, sir? Do you think? Why?
No, there was no criteria on why
Okay.
only 4 were chosen to
Sir, this
report.
was his first meeting here in Manila with all of you. How was the mood inside?
Very optimistic. He was upbeat, and he really understands his job. I mean, he presided the cabinet very well. He talked about issues profoundly, and I'm seeing somebody who really understands the problems of the country.
Okay. So
Alright.
do you see him kasi because there have been talk that he prefers to remain in Davao. So do you see him doing this often here?
I cannot answer that question. I mean, I cannot read his mind.
Okay.
Cannot read his mind.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
sir.
Thank you,
So
bye.
do you think he'll be staying here tonight? Kasi I heard you're looking for a booking.
No, I'm going home to Davao. I was just talking to somebody.
Is he also going back?
So
I
yan
don't know.
si Agriculture Secretary namin po yun, incoming Agriculture Secretary. Ito naman, lumabas na si incoming PCO Secretary Martin Andanar.
Yeah.
Lumipat lang kami ng pwesto para sa lahat.
Pasensya na, Don Manolo. Sorry.
Okay lang.
Ernie. Ernie. No, Ernie, come here. Excuse.
Tabi na kayo.
Secretary Martin Andanar ng PCO incoming.
The president ended the meeting by asking an apology sa lahat ng mga kababayan natin dahil hindi nga siya makakapag-vote taking sa isang mas malaking lugar tulad po ng Green of Grandstand dahil ang gusto niya ay isang simpleng vote taking lamang. Dito po ay babasahin ko ang official na payag po ng ating incoming Special Assistant to the President-elect na si Secretary Bongo. Sabi niya po ay the inauguration of the city mayor will be held at the Malacanang Palace on June 30, 2016. As promised during the campaign period, his inaugural celebration will be simple yet meaningful, one consistent with his principles on austerity. This is also intended to cause the least disruption to the public. This imposition will not be fair to Leni Robredo, as the limited slots would restrict her prerogative to invite more guests and supporters as a good number of the slots are to be allotted for members of Congress, Judiciary, and to the Diplomatic Corps. More so, the remaining limited number of slots are likewise given to family and friends. We believe that Leni Robredo's family and supporters who worked hard for her deserve also to be present to celebrate her victory, and this can only be possible through a separate inauguration. Bongo, Special Assistant to the President-elect, and also a part of the inaugural committee. Now I pass the microphone to the spokesperson.
Perfect. Good evening. This evening was a simple. It was an informal meeting with the cabinet. There was an introduction of the new cabinet members, the new appointees. On the other hand, the whole meeting was basically just about hearing from the various secretaries, so that the incoming administration will be able to be more systematic and more coordinated, and the departments will not act as silos. But basically that's it. No official statements at this stage, but basically a streamlining of efforts for the incoming secretaries.
Sir, may marching orders po ba sa Presidente, like specific to, kunyari, the finance sector or agriculture or whatever?
Nothing official at this stage. It was just basically an agreement. Basically creating agreements between the secretaries and the president.
Agreements, sir. Agreements.
To streamline the efforts, to make sure that everything works not just separately, but as a system, a complete moving system. Yes.
So no specifics. It was like more of a getting to know.
And aside from that, but also going beyond just getting to know, but also being able to coordinate the efforts.
Sir, you mentioned some streamlining plans, sir. Maybe
Yes.
be a little bit more specific.
Nothing. I cannot get too specific because there are no policies at this stage. Nothing fixed. Everything has to be finalized.
Sir, will he be flying to Davao tonight?
Who, me?
No, the President. Sorry.
No, I don't have any knowledge of that. I think still has meetings. I think.
Will there be more cabinet meetings here in Metro Manila?
As far as I know, there may be one more before the inauguration.
Sir, wala pong policy agenda na pinag-usapan? Like,
Nothing fixed. Nothing fixed.
Sir, what does it symbolize now that he is holding meetings here in Manila? Is this a preview that he will be maybe transitioning more into being comfortable more in Metro Manila?
I don't know if it symbolizes anything, except that I think it's more practical to meet in Manila because a number of people are already here anyway.
Okay. How was the attendance, sir? Did everybody make it?
Everybody was just about there.
Yeah.
Everybody, all the names.
Except
Except for DNR.
except for DNR.
Sir, sir, kailan yung appointment kaya nung when
Hindi.
will be announced?
I wouldn't know.
Sir, MMDA, meron na po. MMDA.
Wala pa din.
Sir, how was the mood during the meeting?
Light and very, how to put it? It was very transparent with one another, very encouraging. And, the president is very informal, but direct to the point. So that's how it was.
Is it true, sir, na he'll be meeting also business people and fiber officials?
I believe there's going to be there's a set meeting that's supposed to include him.
While he's here?
Apparently, yes.
Today or tomorrow, sir?
It's about next week.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah, that's the business forum in Davao.
Alright. So after this, he will fly back to Davao na? Or not sure?
No, we are not sure. Yeah.
Very good. He holds his own schedules, as you very well know. Yes.
So we're just curious, no, because it's the first time that he met the cabinet here. How did it begin, and did he like give an opening statement?
No, it just went straight in,
okay.
straight in. Very casual, very informal.
Okay.
Sir, hindi ba napag-usapan yung recent developments like the beheading of the Canadian?
In detail, it wasn't touched on as.
Or the reactions?
Well, I think casually it was not casually, of course. This matter is not casual, but it was not a policy meeting regarding any of these specifics. So it was not addressed that in depth. I think he's addressing it through the right venues, to the right departments.
But sir, yung Abu Sayyaf,
Probably so.
sir, yung Abu Sayyaf beheading daw po, nakadirect daw po kay President Duterte. Ano pong challenge daw po yun?
I don't have any direct comments regarding that, but I'm sure he's going to address it.
Sir, mga how long po nag-last yung roughly?
Roughly 4 or 5 hours.
Sir, why is it not, sobrang tagal? Totoo ba na nag-meet daw?
It includes dinner. Okay.
Is it true that they were, he met the appointees in clusters or groups?
Yes.
Apparently, yes.
Why, sir? What's the meaning?
You want to address that?
No, it would have been easier if the president met the different clusters kasi para mas madaling magkaintindihan.
How were they clusters?
I'm not privy to the other clusters, pero I suppose the last cluster was the security cluster.
But you also met in group, the whole group.
Yeah. We had to be in one room, so we could also chat with one another, so we could also be familiarize each other. That's it.
About having separate inaugurations with the Vice President-elect, what do you say to those saying that it runs contrary to the President-elect's call for union meetings? Does it
Mr. Andanar's statement covers that.
Secretary Bongo did mention that one of the problems there was really the space. The area can only accommodate 500. You minus the members of the diplomatic corps, the military, the police, and the members of Congress. 190 is left for the president-elect himself. Now, if you add to that Vice President Robredo's guests, hindi talaga kakasya. So it would give justice for the Vice President to hold her own inauguration para naman sa kanyang mga taga-suporta.
Sir, when you say area, which exact area in Manila?
This is the Rizal.
Rizal Hall
Yeah.
talaga.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But sir, are they going to meet, at least in private? May arrangements ba?
Wala pang napag-usapan.
But are they in touch, at least the teams?
I have no idea, no knowledge that they're in touch.
Has the President-elect discussed in more detail maybe he wants Rodrigo to play
No, he hasn't discussed it.
Sir, to the spokesperson po, sir.
Invited to the inauguration.
Hindi na pag-usapan yan.
Sir, to the spokesperson, sir, did the President talk about, the scheduling of the cabinet meetings? Will this be like a regular thing that the schedule will be?
I don't know if it's regular, but he did. I think he did mention another meetup.
Yeah.
No specific date.
No, but I mean the time, sir. The
At
cabinet
night din,
meetings
sir.
might be
Gabi
at
rin
night.
po.
Yeah.
That's his schedule. You know, he's a nocturnal person, so
Okay.
you know.
The cabinet will be able to adjust to that naman, sir.
He adjusted to the cabinet this time. I mean, it wasn't too long. You know,
Alright.
it didn't take too long.
May reaction po ba si President-elect dun sa 1 billion bounty daw po ng mga drug lords?
It wasn't mentioned. It wasn't mentioned at all.
Sir, how about foreign relations issues, sir, that touch upon the South China Sea issue and yung expected na UN ruling, sir? Napag-usapan ba, sir, inside?
Wala naman binabanggit. Hindi na pag-usapan niya. It wasn't.
Ched Dr. Labus, can you confirm that appointment?
No,
But was he there ngayon, sir?
no.
Sir, have you discussed with the Panelo how you will work together? Will you both secretary levels?
Mr. Panelo will be his chief legal counsel.
Okay. So he's no longer the presidential spokesperson, sir.
As of this evening, I imagine.
Okay. Chief Legal Counsel.
Yeah.
Okay, that's new.
Okay, thank you very much.
Secretary na, sir.
I don't know if you call it press secretary.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Secretary.
Press, sir?
Well, no, we will retain the PCOO, which is the Presidential Communications Operations Office. I'm recommending to changing the name. Bawasan ng O. So Presidential Communications Office na lang. Just ditch the operations para mas madaling matandaan. We are subsuming the function of USEC Manolo Quezon right now. So parang ang lalabas dito, bumabalik yung dating organization.
Okay.
Para hindi magulo. Kasi wala namang gulo na nangyayari sa amin tulad nung nakaraan.
Pero si Sir, no, I mean the appointment on the press secretary, none pa?
No, there is no press secretary. There's the Presidential
PCO and
Communications Office Secretary.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the presidential
Spokesperson.
Yung
So
dalawa.
yeah, the spokesperson is Ernie Delia, and the secretary is me.
Sir, did
All right.
explain why he wanted Mr. Paolo to be CPL's Vincent?
Well, apparently it's been the plan since day one.
Okay. That's why he said it was temporary.
Yes,
His appointment as
That's right, Tina. That's right. How are you, Tina?
How are you, sir?
Smart lang, right?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great evening.
Privatization, sir, ng IBC 13, sir. Tuloy ba, sir, or...
No, I talked to Attorney Panelo, so we will discuss the privatization of Channel 13. Of course, we also have to talk to the ES, the Executive Secretary, and we'll look into it. I believe that the premise in selling it was already solved, this administration, but the only thing that happened is that it wasn't signed by the President because I think the President felt that if he signed it, it would be a midnight deal.
Sir, but your position is still only one state network, TV network, or...
No. My position for Channel 13 is that the price is too low. I mean, what, 3 billion for the last franchise left, VHF franchise left. It's too small, and the reason why it's 3 billion is because it owes about 800 million pesos of back pay, back wages to its employees. So I'm already consulting with Attorney Panelo kung ano pwedeng gawin natin dito.
Sir, may initial figures na, sir, kung magkano dapat sa tingin mo?
I'm not sure, but I'd love to sell it for for the highest price possible for the government. Okay, thank you.
Okay, PCO Secretary Martin Andanar.
It was a process. I think I answered that already. It was a process. You were not in Davao, were you?
Davao.
Okay.
You met them.
Yeah, I was with them in Davao. Basically, it was just a process. So it took over some time. Okay, guys, see you.
Good night, sir.
Good
Thank
night.
you. I think, kasi naglalabasan na sila. Finish na, no? Yung meeting. Is he still there?
Security cluster.
So may small group meeting pa.
Yeah, the chief PNP, the incoming chief PNP, the incoming Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief of Staff.
Okay. Mga hanggang anong time? Kaya?
Hindi ko sure.
Okay.
Pero walang input from Norway, from the talks, walang live na...
Wala eh. Cluster na yun eh. So,
Okay.
Sir, within the week ba meron na tayong meeting ulit na ICC?
sorry?
Within the week meron pong cabinet meeting ulit? Or...
Hindi. The President said that the next cabinet meeting will be a week before the inauguration.
In Davao or here?
Walang sinabi kung saan.
Okay. Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, mga cabinet members, bigyan natin ng vitamins. Kasi may edad na eh.
Easy. Ako nga, nagdadalawang biro ka na ako.
Oh my gosh, see?
Dalawang biro ka.
Paano pa sina Madam Leonor Preon?
Pero maganda yung mga pinag-uusapan niya. Galing mga policies na inaayos ko.
Wala namang may conflict between this and that CABSEC.
Wala naman. Yeah. Pero Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Wala eh.
Wala pa rin, sir.
Wala akong na... Wala
Before
akong,
inauguration, i-announce kaya.
Next week.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Pero maraming nag-apply.
Hindi ko alam eh. Hindi ko alam kung sino yung mga nag-a-apply. I'm not really privy to those guys applying.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Basta,
Sir,
Alright.
announce ba yung meeting? How long?
oh, this one?
Oh, yeah, for the cabinet members. When were
This
they?
one? Oh, no, this was announced last week.
This was
Last week, but we didn't know if the president was going to attend. So it was just announced. You know.
That they might.
Well, I guess it's a security. Security. I got to go.
Can you text me the details about the crisis management?
Oh yeah.
Can you just text me?
Yeah.
Morning, AM, PM. Sige. Rodrigo, padali ko.
Let's go. Okay, see you. Good night.
Thank you. See
Good night.
you.
Okay.
PCO na,
Thank
sir.
you.
PCO.
Bye. Well, hindi pa na-approve yan, ha? May ano.
AO lang ba yun?
AO yan, AO. Yung
AOEO.
Hindi, yung Gazette, itutuloy natin. Dagdagan na natin ang Tagalog, Filipino. So kasi yung mga infographic niya, puro English, di ba? So infographic tayo ng Tagalog. So we'll just improve on it because I think that's one of the brightest ideas, no? No, na yung kasi the Gazette is really by constitution print yun eh, di ba? Diary yun, tapos ginawa ni Manolo online.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, you'll see a
Although helpful yun, yung,
yeah, you'll see a
The
more
Gazette.
exciting PCO.
Alright.
Ay, sir, talking about PCOO, sir. Yung culture, sir, sa MPC, magkakaroon na ba, sir, tayo parang ng mga late night briefings like this?
Alamin ko muna. No, alamin ko na. But ako, I made sure that round the clock yung chief of staff. So we have like a free 24/7. Just in case. Just in case na para hindi tayo na nabubutasan sa balita.
Nabubulaga. Alright.
Tomorrow we have I'm forming a crisis communications team, no? So that kung meron mga crisis, no, mas madaling maka-respond at mas madaling gumawa ng hakbang, statements yung buong communications team, and this should be institutionalized in all of the executive portfolios. Wala, tanong ako wala. So the AFP Civil Defense, they're helping us on this.
You're meeting tomorrow.
It's a seminar for the team.
Seminar.
It's a seminar for the team. So we want to institutionalize a crisis
Ikaw head
communications.
nun.
Yes, most likely. Most likely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hindi na, text mo na lang ako.
Okay.
Thank you. Wala pa
Parang
existing na
wala eh. Meron ba? Wala na.
Sir, kailan
Crisis?
matatapos boycott
Crisis
na sa
communications team, wala.
Kailan mo matatapos tong boycott na to? Sorry.
Hindi, wala
Sir,
yan.
hindi nyo naman tatanggalin press office sa Malacanang, ha?
Pagagandahin ko ang press office ninyo sa Malacanang. Hindi nga, napalagyan natin ng mga kanya-kanyang booth doon na pwede kayo.
Tsaka magagamit namin yun ng araw.
Bla, pabibilisan natin yung
Normal working
inyong
hours.
internet. Oh. Papalatagan natin ng dark fiber kung pwede.
Dark fiber.
Oo, kusapin natin ng telco.
Walang bugs.
Sir, pati, sir, sana
Ha?
malilif naman, sir, yung sir, yung hindi siya nagbibigay ng press briefing kasi
Oo naman. It's
Magkakaroon pa rin ng mga
O sinabi naman ni Presidente, di ba, na after, once he assumes office, na he will act accordingly kung ano yung ina-expect ng media.
tapos, sir, okay, go ahead.
Sir, sa inauguration, bukod sa mga i-expect, meron ba mga guests that
Ay, hindi ko alam sino
Wala pa.
mga guest. Hindi ko alam. Pero alam ko kasi 190 lang talaga yung matitira kay Presidente.
yung iba diplomatic?
Oh, kaya nga sa yung en masse outtaking ng mga cabinet members. Malamang hindi naman masama yung mga asawa namin eh. Doon sa
Sabay din nun.
Oh, wala hindi masama. So we're thinking of holding another day for the photo ops.
Sa immediate family ni Presidente, sinong nandun
Ay, hindi
sa
ko alam.
inauguration?
Hindi ko pa alam.
Kasi sir, sa Presidente tapos cabinet members.
Yeah. Presidente, tapos the usual. The president goes to the ground, no? mga well-wishers, go back, and then the cabinet members will take oath. After that, may mga ilang minutes na pahinga, di ba Tina?
Yeah.
15 to 20 minutes, and after that, the President meets the diplomatic corps.
Yeah.
Assisted by the DFA Secretary.
So, sir, I'm serious about my question.
Oh, what-
Has the President-elect talked about possibly facing reporters again anytime soon?
Wala, hindi pa naman napag-uusapan. Hindi pa.
Did he have any new sentiments towards how the situation has been?
Wala naman. We just talked about the different policies of each departments. No? And from there, I guess these policies will be studied.
That's
Kaya hindi pa namin masabi kung ano yung pinag-uusapan because it's strictly a closed door meeting.
But will he face the media again? Do you think, sir?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Okay.
Speech niya, inaugural speech.
I'm sorry?
May hints na ba siya sa inaugural speech?
The inaugural speech is being prepared by Attorney Kitain from Davao, and he will be assisted by me. Yeah.
He will read
For this
Well, we sent the teleprompter. The RTVM sent the teleprompter last week to Davao, and apparently
Nagpa-practice na siya.
apparently he liked it. So that's what Louis told me.
Kasi sanay siya na walang hard copy sa
Oh, yeah, he's
speeches.
so good. He's so
sa
good at that.
inauguration, he will read.
He might. I'm not so
From
sure.
a-
He
from a
might.
copy.
He might. What we did was I requested Secretary Sunny Coloma to send the teleprompter just in case the President-elect decides to
ma-practice.
read from the teleprompter.
Meron ba siya preferred language sa inaugural
Wala na pag-uusapan doon.
Okay, pero kayo, sir, yung pinaprepare niyo?
Wala pa. I'm waiting for Attorney Kitain's first version. Yeah. Pero one thing's for sure. Ang merienda maruya.
Maruya talaga. Maruya lang ba talaga?
Finger foods pero maruya yung pinaka main dish doon. No, ano siya, finger foods, cocktails, no? At yung cocktails naman, yung inumin ay, if I'm not mistaken, it's buko juice.
So dito, anong kinain nyo?
Dito,
May maruya.
hindi, yung pansit, maglog, ba yun, yung empanada.
Siya nag-request ng
Hindi
ng
mo,
Panada pa sa
Oo. At ano ba ito? May isda,
dinner ba sila?
kanin.
When PICC pala yung
I'm sorry.
Why here in PICC?
Oh, I
Paano
don't know why. Kasi nung sinabi sa amin, pinadiretso na kami dito.
Hindi naman siya nag-request or it was just arranged?
Hindi ko alam kung... Okay.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's part of the job. I'll be the one to look to bind everyone. Okay? So if you have a problem, then you know.
How's Attorney Sal?
Attorney Sal, he's got a heavier
Yeah.
PLC.
responsibility.
Bring me number.
Oh. Guys, Tina, thank you.
Thank you.
Yung defense.
So, yung ibang cabinet secretary, umuwi na. Oo. So, pero, wala na ring sasakyan sa loob ng PICC. So, I guess, yun na po yun. Tapos na po yung kauna-unahang meeting ni President-elect Duterte sa incoming cabinet niya dito sa PICC. First, ito outside Davao City. So magkakaroon pa raw ng isa pang cabinet meeting 1 week before inauguration. Isa sa mga major announcement ngayon, si Attorney Salvador Panelo, hindi na ang presidential spokesperson, siya na ang Chief Presidential Legal Counsel. Ang presidential spokesperson na ngayon ay si Ernie Abellana, yung napanood niyo po kanina. Tapos ang si Secretary Martin Andanar, siya po yung head ng PCOO, Presidential Communications and Operations Office, na gusto niyang tawagin na lang na Presidential Communications Office. So yan po yung latest dito sa PICC. Wala na tayong mga nakikitang sasakyan sa loob. Nag-uwian na po sila. Although nabanggit ni Secretary Andanar kanina na may small group security cluster meeting na kung saan kasama itong si President-elect Duterte. So, salamat po sa mga sumubaybay, manatili pong nakatutok sa GMA. Thank you.